Alright guys, I am back with another video. The wind's just kicked in. We're going to be hitting the water shortly. But the theme of today's video is a topic which I am super passionate about. I think I spent, I was awake all night last night, basically thinking about how I'm going to talk about this with you guys. And I'm going to tell you guys all about it after the training. Or at least that was the plan for this video. So what are we doing today?
Let's go on the water. Let's see.
Okay, perfect. Going to work on the acceleration today?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Strong acceleration.
So we're going to be working on accelerating for the upwind, particularly like as if it were on a start line, because that's something I was lacking in here. So yeah, let's get into it. We're going out, and when I launched it was already pretty windy. We launched on the 15-meter kites, and on the beach we could see some big grey clouds off in the distance, and I was sort of getting like thrown in the air in the gusts on the beach, so it was already a little bit sketchy. But the grey clouds, like, they seemed pretty far away. They were over the land, so we thought it would be all right. We went upwind, everything was fine. Those clouds were still sort of off in the distance, and the power, like the wind strength, it was fine for the kite. Like it was towards the upper end, maybe a little bit overpowered, but no big deal. We finished our first upwind, and we got to the point where we usually turn around and come downwind, and I look up towards the clouds and I see some lightning. So I point that out to Roman, and I try to signal that we should probably go in, and I think he sees it as well. And so we head down and we get downwind. Everything's still fine, no rain, no storm, no nothing. Wind strength still all right. And then we're about to start our next upwind, and Roman's kite collapses in the air. So it front stalls, and it's on the water. So I'm waiting for him there to relaunch his kite. I'm hanging around because I didn't want to get too far away from him if the conditions got worse. And then I'm riding around waiting. He gets his kite back in the air, but then mine also collapses. And so my kite starts, like, it basically inverts, so it's flying the wrong way and starts looping in front of me. Eventually I get it back on the water, and I managed to get it flying the right way. But at this point, Roman's tried to relaunch his kite, and it keeps collapsing basically. Like, as soon as there's too much wind, it starts collapsing. And so the wind's picking up now. It must be like 25 knots when we started in 18 or 20. And so Roman, he can't control his kite, so he's released his kite off his harness. And I'm about to relaunch my kite, and then his kite drifts over mine. I'm about to relaunch, basically. And then I'm about to relaunch the kite, it's ready to go, but Roman's bar is tangled in my lines, and so as the kite's relaunching, that basically rips some of the bridles on my kite. So I have no chance of flying this kite again now. And so I'm there. I've been separated from my board in the process. Roman's still on his board, but without a kite. So then I start packing up my kite on the water. Eventually I managed to get to the kite, roll it up and everything. And I'm not too far from the beach at this point, but without a board. And so I'm swimming to the beach. Eventually one of the rescue guys, one of the beach, like on-water rescue guys there here in Tarifa, comes over and asks if I'm all right, asks me if I want to be picked up. You know, I say no, but our gear's floating away somewhere, and luckily for us, he went and got the board and Roman's kite, so Roman's swimming to the beach with a board and I'm swimming to the beach with a kite. And yeah, we both got back to the beach safely. Then later on in the day we went and found our gear, which was lucky that we recovered it because we spoke to a number of other people who had lost boards, and I don't think they ended up finding them. All right guys, we're here in my apartment. We've got the destroyed kite, which got wrecked in the storm the other day. Roman's here, he's doing up the line plan for how we're going to fix this kite. Got it laid out here on the floor. Got snap bridles basically all on this side here. So as you can see, this one snapped. This snapped here as well. Also all through here, this is all snapped. So we are going to attempt to fix this today. And so we flew the kite after the repair for the first time the other day, and it was working exactly as expected. I'm not going to say it's as good as new, but as close as it could be. So I guess in the end, all's well that ends well. And yeah, got the kite back, managed to get it back working, which is great. So yeah, we got pretty lucky in this situation. It obviously could have been a lot worse. So yeah, this video isn't exactly how I planned it would go. I thought I'd have a usual training video and then I'd talk to you guys about some of this sailing media stuff. But no, we went storm chasing instead. And luckily we managed to come out on the other side of it in one piece. But that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. My goal for the year is to hit 1,000 subs on this channel. I just hit 100 yesterday, so I'm 10% of the way there, and we've got another 7 months left in the year, 6 months left in the year. So yeah, hit the subscribe button and I'll be back again shortly with more videos.